as I see it, the win over Genoa, not so much the result, but really the way it came about, that might just swing the pendulum back into Inter's favor a little bit at this stage of the season. Look, Genoa, not a good team. We know Thiago Motta likely done afterwards. But the way it came about, I think, matters. Inter, they were never in any kind of danger. They did it with Gagliardini back in the starting lineup, with the kid, Sebastian Esposito, starting up front. And what a gesture there from Lukaku, allowing him to take that penalty, making Esposito the youngest ever goal scorer for Inter Milan at the San Siro. And 20 minutes from time, who comes on? Stefano Sensi, yes. The guy who was so important to them earlier in the season. He looks fit again. So you put these factors together and, you know, I think Inter show that they have the character and they can go head-to-head with Juve on points at the same time. Now, a lot's going to depend on how things unfold in the January transfer window. I think it's pretty evident that Conte is going to push for new signings. You know, the joke was like, well, Conte, you know, got Inter an early Christmas gift. Now the club need to get him a late Christmas gift in January, and and yada, yada, yada. But there are, I think, quite evidently positions where they need to strengthen. They need to make a call on Alexis Sanchez, whether to send him back, whether he's going to be fit, whether they need another striker. They're chasing, obviously, the wonder kid, Kulusevski from Parma, although he's there on loan from Atalanta, of course, so they have to negotiate with them. So they have a bunch of things going on. But I think the encouraging thing has been, you know, seeing the youngster Esposito get playing time, just like Agume got playing time earlier, and seeing how they react in the face of adversity. Now Conte can take a step back. He can look at his injured players. He can figure one or two things out. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe in some games, you know, they abandon that back three altogether, maybe figure out a different way of playing and really assess where they are. And then also perhaps get some help from the transfer market. But I think transfers in, I think that should be really the least of their priorities right now. Right now, it's about enjoying where they are in the table, enjoying how they got there, figuring out how they're going to build on it internally, and then perhaps using January to plug those holes. Juve, of course, their mind is elsewhere in Saudi Arabia, the Super Cup against Lazio. It may be just a bauble to some. To Juve, it's important. To Lazio, it's probably even more important. But it's a good way, I think, for them to also slide into the January window. They've got Ronaldo on tremendous form, and kind of regroup and see what needs to be done with a view towards the return of Serie A on January 6th.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.